Carol with Carol B Crafts. Today we'll be making this cute little Daisy Delight card with our Daisy Delight punch, and most of the products I'm using for this came with the Delightful Daisy Customer Reward Package that I offer through my Customer Reward Program. And you can get a Customer Reward Package with a $60 retail purchase using the host code on my blog, www.carolbcrafts.com. Now, I had a lot of pieces of scraps of paper left from projects that I've made with my rewards package, the 6x6, and so I decided I needed to find a way to use up those scraps, and this is a card that I've come up with to use those scraps. The stamp set that I used was the Daisy Delight stamp and the Daisy Punch. Some of these, like this one and this one, came already punched, and then I punched this one out with the cardstock that came with the Customer Reward Package, the Daisy Delight. Delightful Daisy is the name of it. Delightful Daisy DSP. It gets me confused sometimes. Okay, so then the next, also I used the Ticket Tear border punch to do the little edging here so that it gives it a little bit of detail. And then the two inks that I used, this one is optional, but Night of Navy, I definitely use that, and then this is an optional Peekaboo Peach. So this is the card that we'll be making today, but you can use the same pattern to make many different cards and mix and match the colors to use up your scraps. All of the dimensions for this card will be on my website, www.carolbcrafts.com. So I'm assembling everything that we need here, and we have very little stamping, but we'll go ahead and do that stamping first, and we'll need our photopolymer. We have photopolymer stamps, so we need our cushion, our pierce mat, and the first stamp that we're going to use is the thank you stamp from the Daisy Delight stamp set, and we're going to do that in Night of Navy ink, and we just want to, this is a 3 inch by 1 inch whisper white, and we're going to stamp it. I put the stamp diagonal on a D block. I'm just going to stamp it in the center here. Okay, so we have our thank you. Next we're going to stamp the inside sentiment, and so I just have a regular thick whisper white card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and folded in half. We'll be doing the inside of the card with Night of Navy ink, and we'll be using Your Thoughtfulness Brightened My Day from the same stamp set, Delightful Daisy. Okay, so and then to add a little extra if you want, you don't have to, we'll take our Peekaboo Peach and the little flower from the same stamp set, and we're going to stamp off, and then let me get over a little bit. We'll stamp off and then just have like a second generation stamp there so that it doesn't, it's not too dark, but it still adds a little bit to the card front, the inside sentiment. Now we're ready to put our card together. I'm going to crease this a little bit better so it stays down. And before we, you can see we need to do the edging with our Ticket Tear border punch. We do one edge of the Calypso Coral and one edge of the Wisteria Wonder. Now this Calypso Coral is 4 1/8 by 5 1/4. And here's our punch. Now this punch has two little lines here that helps you to know where to place your paper. You place it just on the inside of that little line, and then make sure it's flush up against there, and then you punch down. And then you're going to find this space here and line it up with the line. And then you're going to match here, match this here, and make sure that's flush again. And then just keep going. And I missed one. So if you missed that, that's fine. Just put it back in and match up your little things on the side here and punch. And then you'll get, it'll fix it for you. So I'll go ahead and do the Wisteria Wonder. The Wisteria Wonder is 3.5 by 5 1/8. We'll start by putting the Wisteria Wonder panel on top of the Calypso Coral panel. And we'll get our snail for that. And I'm just going to use my little waxy strip to help me place it. And I want it even distances up in the top and 1/4 of an inch. And we want it about 1/4 of an inch from the left edge, right here. Now we're ready to put our DSP, and this is from the Delightful Daisy DSP. It's 2 1/8 by 4 7/8. And we're putting that on a piece of Whisper White that's 2 1/4 by 5. And then we'll put this on our card front like this. And then we'll put this on our Wisteria Wonder. And we want it about 1/2 inch from the left as well. The first was 1/4, this is 1/2, about 1/2. Now we're ready to do our daisies. So you'll need 3 Peekaboo Peach punched out with the daisy punch. We'll be needing glue dots. We'll take our glue dots. I'm going to put 2 on the back of the center. And I'm going to lay this so that it's not exactly spaced evenly, but kind of just a little bit off. Because I'm going for the Gerber daisy look. So I'll need some more glue dots on this one. I'll put a couple on the back. And this time I'm going to fill in that space right there. And that gives us the Gerber daisy look. Now we'll put this on our card with some glue dots, and I'm going to put probably about 4. Try to get it on that center part right there. I want to make sure it stays on there, so I'm going to put quite a few on. Okay, I'm going to just take my fingers and gently fluff it up a little bit here so that it's not laying completely flat on the card. And I want it about 1/2 inch from the top and about 1/2 inch from the side. But wherever you like it, that's where you should put it. Now, also with my Delightful Daisy DSP are these faceted gems, the clear and the gold. And I'm going to use one of the clear. You get 4 of each size. I'm just going to use my piercing tool to put that in the center of the daisy or Gerber daisy, as we would call it. And now the only thing we have left to do is to put our thank you. We're going to put that right about here. And I'd like to use some dimensionals. I'll put 2 of the large dimensionals here towards the center. And then I'm going to use the mini dimensionals and put 1 in each corner. And I will use my waxy strip to put this on. Just attach it to one of my stickies, my dimensionals. And this way I can kind of move it around. And it's about 1 inch, 3/4 to 1 inch from the bottom. That looks good. I like it so that I can still see a little bit of the edge there. You pick it up and look at it good, because you have to look at it straight on to really get a appreciation for if it's even or not. Alright, so our card is finished. We have 2 beautiful cards now, and like I said, you can change out the colors of your scraps and make some beautiful thank you cards. This one doesn't even have a gem. This one just has the 1/2 inch circle punch. So if you don't have the gems, use a 1/2 inch circle punch and make some centers with that. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great afternoon, a great day. And if you saw anything that you'd like today, or if you'd like to earn my customer reward package, have it sent to you free of charge with a $60 retail purchase using the host code on my blog, just check out my blog, www.carolbcrafts.com, and get the details under Customer Rewards tab. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye now.